It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll see the 90s team and the 80s team. Tip-off goes to the 90s team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Robinson is out there with Malone. Then it's Pippen. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Down low, here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
A shot by Stockton, no good. And here's Jordan outside. Can't hit that one. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Three-pointer from Stockton. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Here's Pippen after Moses Malone scored. Passes it to Stockton. Stolen by Magic, and they're pushing it up. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now the pass to Malone. Out of bounds. It'll be the 90s ball.
90s team ball.
Here's Stockton. He has 6. Outside Pippen. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
The 80s team with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to McHale. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Stockton kicks to Robinson. A 3-ball. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Here's McHale outside for Jordan. Over Jordan. Jordan with some nice D.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. Kicks it out to Malone. Outside Jordan. From deep. They get it back. McHale. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Pippen. No good with the triple. Johnson outside. The 3. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
No good from Jordan. And here's Bird for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. In the corner, it's Robinson. Malone with the steal. And here they come. They grab their own miss. Johnson kicks to Malone. Second chance shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And stolen by Jordan. Bird against Stockton for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
They get John Stockton.
Shooting for
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 90s team.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Yeah, and in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And it'll be the 90s team with their first time out of the game right here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The 80s team making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Worthy. Malone comes in for Irving. And it's Jordan in for Thomas. And then for the 90s team, Malone's checked in for Hill. Robinson is subbed in for Payton. Malone gets the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Inside, got a piece of it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, back to Malone. Jordan the pass to Bird. From deep three-point range, they get it again. Malone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Malone.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Both good from the line that time. 1:33 left in the first quarter. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 1:29 left in the first. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be the 90s ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pass to O'Neal. Dishes to Robinson. That 3 off the mark. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Tries to hit him, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Malone against Bird. Shoots over Malone, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Drexler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Jordan. Over Robinson. Here's Malone. The dish to Olajuwon. And here's Jordan outside. And that one is off. So the 90s team will take it the other way.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 6.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Fast break. Here they come. Here's Malone. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The 90s team ahead, up by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the 90s team, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the 90s team. They've got Mourning. Hardaway is out there with Drexler. Then there's Pippen. And it's Olajuwon in the center, locking down the middle.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Dantley, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 80s team.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, the work on the offensive glass has been impressive as well. So many of their points have come on second and maybe even third chance opportunities.
And if I had to think of one word to describe Dantley, it would be prolific. AD doesn't have weeks where he averages 30 a game. How about he does it for seasons? Just a scoring machine. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From deep, Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Hardaway
with it. Wilkins picks him up. Olajuwon kicks to Drexler. Bangs home the trifecta.
Timeout.
Drexler's got 6.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The 90s team making a change here. Stockton's checked in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. Worthy trying to break free.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
A floater. Good on the bucket. Bird's got it all tied up now for the 80s team. Olajuwon the pass to Hardaway. Shoots from 14. Olajuwon can't hit. Jordan against Pippen. Malone kicks it over to Worthy. To the inside. Outside for Jordan. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 90s team on offense. Three-pointer from Stockton. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And a wide open look for Jordan. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jordan's got 7 points in the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Back to Stockton. And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The 80s team with the ball. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Pippen. And here comes the break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. And yes, it's good. He's got 9.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Outside Pippen, beyond the arc. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
For 3.
Stockton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here is Jordan. He's got 9. Shoots over Elijah. Misses off the left iron.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Pippen for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McHale dishes to Malone. On the wing, Burke. Pippen with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Olajuwon. Lets it go from deep. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Timeout for the
Well, that's a
80s
shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for McHale. Olajuwon comes in for Worthy. And Wilkins subbed in for Moses Malone. And then for the 90s team, Malone's checked in for Mourning. Hill comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Payton in for Hardaway.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
It's out of bounds for the 90s team. Outside Hill. Cans it from downtown. Hill's got the lead up to 7 now for the 90s team.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Olajuwon. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Malone. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Malone's got 5 now.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
To the middle. Here's Wilkins. Bird outside. Jordan the pass to Olajuwon. Outside Wilkins. Clock at 6. Olajuwon trying to break free. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. It's Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Malone. No good from Jordan.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
To the inside. Here's Bird. Here's Olajuwon. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. And here's Bird for 3. Olajuwon kicks to Bird. Off target with his 3. Here's Malone.
Lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
And we've finished one half of basketball. The 90s team leads by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. They've got Bird, Kevin McHale out there with Elijah Watt. Then it's Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the 1. The three-pointer, no good. And for the 90s team, Pippen is out there with Malone. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Robinson. And it's Stockton in at the 1 spot. From deep, Jordan.
Come on.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. Over Johnson. The offensive rebound. Outside for Stockton. And here's Jordan outside. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
3.
Jordan's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the 90s team. There's the triple. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Jordan.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Stockton passes to Pippen, and he's good on the three ball. Pippen's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And here's Jordan outside. Kicks it out to Malone. From the arc. And the three ball is good. 8 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
The 80s team making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Johnson. Irving comes in for Larry Bird. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Michael Jordan. And McHale gets double teamed. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
He had a nice open look right there.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And stolen by Jordan.
Wow.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Shaq is checked in for Malone. Stockton from outside. Traps in the tray. Stockton's got 12 in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
McHale passes to Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Olajuwon. Irving. Robinson pulls it in.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Robinson. Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from John Stockton.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
The 80s team making some changes. James Worthy's checked in for Irving. Jordan comes in for Isaiah Thomas. And Larry Bird sub for Kevin McHale. From deep, Jordan, offensive rebound. Here's Bird to halt the run, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Malone can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Jordan inside, guarded by Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bird against Stockton. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
3.
Stockton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. From deep. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one's good by Pippen.
Karl Malone.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
From deep, Jordan connects from three-point range. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Worthy. 80s team working now with the new shot clock. Olajuwon, good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Shaq kicks to Jordan. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the 90s team making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in.
Malone. First personal foul. Second
and a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 90s team.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Dantley. He's guarded by Hill, and he's going up for the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in. He has 5.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Olajuwon, the pass to Payton. It's tipped. Mourning kicks to Payton. Michael Jordan on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got 15 points.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
From deep three-point range, Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the dunk by Mourning.
Assist goes
Yeah, I
to
love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The 90s team ahead, running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Thomas, Moses Malone out there with Worthy. Then there's Gervin. And it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward. And it's out of bounds to the 90s team. From deep. The shot missing. And the 80s team going the other way now. Down low. Here's Malone. Here's Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he makes that one.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
To the paint, here's Mourning. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender, phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
A nice shot by Jordan.
3. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
From deep, Jordan. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And he lobs it up, and stolen by Jordan. Payton finds Jordan. Good on the triple.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Malone. Here's Worthy. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Team foul.
So for the 90s team, Clyde Drexler's checked in for Hill. Hardaway is subbed in for Jordan.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Drexler gets the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Drexler's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Worthy. Mourning with some nice D.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Thomas outside. The rebound by Ewing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Ewing sends it back. Payton passes to Ewing. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Thomas. Here's Wilkins, and Ewing sends it back. And he recovers it. From deep three-point range, Payton gets the rebound.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's taken away by Payton. And stolen by Irving. Worthy with it. He's picked up by Ewing. From 13, Worthy no good. The 90s team on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. Kicks it out to Drexler.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Wilkins on the wing. And the pass to Thomas. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Wilkins, that's good.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Ewing, the pass to Hardaway. Sinks the triple.
Penny Hardaway.
Hardaway has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
And the 90s team making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Drexler passes to Ewing. He dishes it to Payton. The 17-footer goes down.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Wilkins, no good. And so Payton will bring it up for the 90s team. It's deflected. Offside Thomas. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And the three ball is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Heat. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Irving for 3. No good on that one. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Drexler passes to Ewing. Back to Drexler. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
No problems knocking that one down.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Inside. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's sent back by O'Neal. So we see the 90s team get the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.